What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I thank all the new subscribers that have come to my channel. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to keep making content for y'all to enjoy. And for everybody else who've been here for a long time, I love y'all. And I appreciate all the help that you've given me to build this channel up. It really, really means a lot, right? So let's go to the topic at hand. We are a month and some change away from the mega fight that the world has been waiting for. Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Bud Crawford. This is the biggest fight in boxing, hands down. It's a generational fight, for sure, and I think it's going to live up to all expectations. With that being said, a lot of people are making videos about the fight and each fighter and their strengths, their weaknesses, their best attributes, so on and so forth. But one video hasn't been made about Errol Spence and his best attribute, in my opinion. Errol Spence's best attribute is his mentality over everything. Errol doesn't have the fastest hand speed like a Floyd Mayweather Jr. He doesn't pack a devastating punch like Tommy Hearns, Tommy the Hitman Hearns, or as my uncle calls him, the Motor City Cobra, right? He was also called that as well, right? He doesn't have the devastating punching power, knockout power of the Motor City Cobra. However, like Errol can crack though. Don't get it twisted. The brother can crack, and them punches hurt, and they add up. But he systematically wears you down rather than being a one-punch knockout artist type of individual, right? But yet and still, Errol's best attribute is his mentality over everything, man. I sit and think about all these fights he's been in, from the Kell Brook fight to the Shawn Porter fight to the Yordenis Ugas fight. In the eye of the storm, Errol Spence refuses to panic. His personality comes out when his opposition is starting to have success. His personality within the fight game comes out. And again, what do I mean by that? He stays calm, poised, even keel, resilient, okay? If a person, like when he fought Shawn Porter, Shawn was hyper aggressive. I mean, he was high energy. He was wild and ragged. And Errol was getting hit. He was getting hit with some shots that I'm sure he really did not want to take at times. But even through that, he stayed calm and got his shots off. Okay, it didn't matter what, no matter what you're doing to Errol Spence, whatever the fighter in front of him is doing, he's going to get his shots to land. Okay, he's not going to get rattled. He's not going to seem to be overwhelmed in there. None of that. Okay, you do all the stuff you're doing. Come hit me with that shot and that shot. I'm going to get my shit through and I'm going to break you down. I don't care what you're doing, what you're trying to do. I don't care what your game plan is. I'm going to stick to my game plan and then this shit going to work. I'm going to break through and I'm going to get you to fold and you're going to submit to my will. And I respect that about Errol Spence Jr. You see, it says a lot about a man, how poised he is through turmoil. Through what some people may consider a catastrophe, right? That situation when he was like against Shawn Porter, Shawn was coming to work, okay? And Errol was like, okay, cool. The way I seen it, he was moving. Even when Shawn was coming all aggressive and all of that, he was cool, calm, and collected. Even when he fought Kell Brook, when he fought Kell, and Kell was hitting Errol with some shots for real. He hit Errol with some tough shots. And I didn't see Errol get rattled or get shaken. In boxing, bro, I've watched this fight game for a long time. I've seen fighters be the favorite fighter, right? And when they're getting hit with certain shots, when they're the favorite in the fight, and the guy who isn't the favorite, the lesser known guy, the less popular guy, or the guy that people really aren't cheering for like that, when their opponents start to land on them, and they get hit with certain shots, they get oohs and ahs from the crowd. I've seen fighters mail it in, pack it in, and go home because they're embarrassed. They get embarrassed at the oohs and ahs. They get embarrassed at the fact that, oh my God, everybody watching me, the commentator saying I'm getting hit. The commentator saying this guy's having success. The commentator is saying I'm not looking good in this round. And they let that frustrate them, and they try to get out of there as quickly as possible, even taking a knee, refusing to get back up. And just like, I mean, not even falling on their shield. They just go and just take a knee and bow out. That is not an Errol Spence Jr. at all. Errol has what we call ice in his veins. Again, he doesn't allow himself to feel overwhelmed. He cool as a motherfucker. Cool as the other side of the pillow. Cooler than penguin piss, brother. You know what I mean? He figures situations out. When Kell Brook was hitting him with them shots, a lot of boys would have packed it in. He hit Errol with some shots that time. And Errol showed his chin and say, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I'm going to get to you. And again, by the second half of that fight, round 6 and on, Errol started to break Kell down systematically. Errol getting hit with, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm a dog. Okay? And people look at Errol outside appearance. He doesn't get and all of that, you know, like a Bud Crawford. And Bud is visually, you can see his dog with how ferocious he looks, with how menacing he throws punches and how menacing his demeanor can come across. Errol. Errol is chill. He's reserved. And I guess that's really why I really take to Errol in a lot of ways, because I am myself just like that as well. Reserved, but also poised and calm. But don't mistake the calmness and reservedness for uncertainty. Errol Spence is calm and confident. Confident as fuck. Okay? So again, he believes in what he does so much, he don't care what you're doing. You can keep doing it all you want to. I'm going to figure that shit out. I'm going to fight through that. I'm going to dig on your ass. Pause. I'm going to dig on your body. And then we going to see what's what at the end of the day. Okay? And that should be applauded. In that fight against Sean Porter, a lot of guys would have been like, damn, I can't get, he keeps coming at me. He keep coming at me. What's what? Errol say, what's up? Keep coming over here. I'm going to hit you with that shit. You hit me with some stuff. I'm going to take one to give you 2 or 3. Now what? Okay? And Errol says, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to be here, repetitively. And if his mentality wasn't tough, if it wasn't sharp as a fucking porcupine or attack, he would have folded earlier in that fight. When he fought Yordenis Ugas, after his mouthpiece came out of his mouth and he got hit, a lot of guys would have used that as an excuse because evidently, you know, it stunned him for sure. And I think Errol was hurt in that situation. He was buzzed. But he said, fuck that. I don't care if I'm hurt. Dog, I'm finna come beat your ass now. You see, when a fighter says, damn, you know, you get hurt and say, no, I'm not going. Fuck all of that. Let's fight. And I'm going to keep coming with your shit. I'm going to figure this out, dog. I'm going to figure this out and I'm going to get through this and I'm going to land on you at will. And then we're going to see if you can stop what I got for you. That's really a dog, man. See, being a dog is not just all about your outward demeanor. Being overly aggressive in your personality, cursing a whole lot, trying to come across as menacing and all this and all of that, or trying to intimidate opponents all the time. That's not confidence, and dog does not always just translate in that. A dog is how you handle, so how you respond to shit in that ring. And I seen that brother respond to shit because a lot of people not giving him credit for. You know, oh, they'll say when Bud gets hurt, he turned it up a notch. And he does. When Errol gets hurt or gets hit with certain shots, he will too. And again, he gonna keep that shit consistent. He don't care about what you got going on, what you gonna do. He got ice in his veins. I'm gonna stay cool, calm, and collected. I'm not gonna get frustrated, right? When I say he keeps his composure, you remember when Adrian Broner fought Marcos Maidana, and Marcos Maidana would drop him, and he was having Adrian on wobbly legs and all of that. At times he was coming out very, very aggressive, and Mike Stafford is trying to talk to Adrian. Adrian turned around because he's so frustrated and he's so overwhelmed by what's going on in the ring. I give AB credit for fighting and finishing that motherfucking fighting back. But AB was frustrated. He was obviously overwhelmed. He was rattled. And you can see it when he's in the corner talking to Mike Stafford. And he's telling Mike Stafford, y'all calm the fuck down, right? Because he's nervous and he's trying to figure out and really assess what's going on and what's happening to him. Errol Spence fighting against Kell Brook or Dennis Ugas or Sean Porter come back to the corner. Derrick James talking to him. Hey, you got to use your jab. Fight on the outside. Hey, Errol. Okay. I got you. Okay. It's not none of that. Hey, what the fuck, man? I know what the fuck I'm doing. None of all that other stuff. None of that. It's okay. Okay. Cool. Even after getting, even if he loses a round or a fighter is ultra aggressive more than what he may have thought, Is he go to? Oh, okay, cool, cool, we cool. Okay, you want to fight like that? All right, I'm gonna fight with your ass, and we gonna see what's wet at that point. I'm gonna hit you with everything but the kitchen sink now. Errol was already gonna, that was already in the game plan anyway, but he gonna pick up this motherfucking pace at another level. You see, that's your mentality, being resilient. I'm not gonna fold at the first punch that lands on me wrong. A lot of fighters, they get hit the wrong way, it's over with. Take the L out of leather. It's put the damn aluminum foil on them. They are done. They are cooked. Errol, nah. With Errol Spence is not happening, dog. He's gonna stay calm and figure out a way for his shots to land, and for them to land in the right way where they can hurt you and they can make your ass think twice about keep coming in like that, right? And Sean kept coming in. He was getting tagged, and in the second half, the later half of that fight, he paid for that. Got dropped, and Errol won them championship rounds. You know, so yeah, man. Again, I've seen this brother, man, cool as a cucumber, man. Cool as the other side of the pillow. Maybe even colder than a bitter baby mama. I don't know, but the man is poised, man. Again, his real life demeanor becomes present in his fight game when the opponent is having some success. He's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna stay cool. I'm not gonna panic. I'm not gonna get, oh my God, what's going on to me? No, we gonna figure this out, dog. And I'm gonna counter your ass. I'm gonna uppercut you. I'm gonna use this jab. I'm gonna go to that body. I'm gonna throw hooks. I'm gonna parry the shots. I'm gonna block the shots. Now what? What's up? I'm in your face all night. I'm on you, dog. What's happening? And you got to get him up off of you. You have to get Errol up off of you. You're gonna have to fight him. So to really beat him, you're gonna have to fight him. Fight him in a way you don't fight other fighters. He's gonna test your nuts and say, what the fuck is up? What's up? What's up? Show me that that you can stop this. If not, I'm gonna beat your ass. And that's Errol's best attribute, his mentality.